From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will not be returned to start. Effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Conklin's first season in New York saw him match his production from Minnesota almost to the number. And the Jets, they will happily continue to take those numbers as he delivers again for the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Jets have 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Following the good run, here's another 1st and 10. In motion left, Hardman. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Gets into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a 7th-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco to about the 40-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. They get 11 back on that one. Launch to third down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name. But I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. It's going to be incomplete.
It's a coverage there on the other team. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guy. And that time, there's not much of a window to get one in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Right at the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. No interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back to one of the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmaker and give them the football.
Rodgers' throw pulled in by Morton. The ball comes out. But this one, fortunately, lined up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offensive fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds. Because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down. Getting the ball is Cook right left. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? I mean, last week's game, the number was 6.
Situation. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now Mahomes.
Not much happening offensively here early on. It's 2 drives and 0 first down. This defense, they've come to play. They're the better of the 2 units here so far.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Hardman on the return. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. Throw here, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Hoping for now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now there's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also...
They'll take it. And for the Chiefs, touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So foul out of the way. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Powering his way forward. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
Maybe put a positive spin on it. At least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run the offense.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Holding in here is Coughlin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds Wilson. No doubt the battlefield getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. A short throw to Coughlin, the tight end. He's tapping a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 8-6 the score after 1. From the 20, here's 2nd down at a yard. Rodgers to throw once more. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Cook up the gut. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting that 3rd down, so it's no surprise they really picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalvin Cook. Second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And again, it's no good. A few boo-birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the 1st half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down at the checker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one into the hands of Tony downfield. Down to the 10. For the Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 60 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing a football. Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught inside the 45. Touchdown, Jets. Nico Hallmark, his 3rd touchdown of the year. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines, so let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see how these points go on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario we certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Into a sea of defenders, he intercepted. And he's able to get back here to the 44-yard line. after the INT. It's Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Locates Hardman for another catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Good for Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Quick slant complete to Madden. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now hurry back to the line now. Completes it to Hardman. Touchdown! Nico Hardman with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Chiefs 15.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This ball deep for Tony. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can turn this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a 1st down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. As he throws there, incomplete. He's on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Hardman to return.
special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 18 then. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little past there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rasheed Rice, 71 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to set through halftime. They sat on the sidelines and watched that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the slide is going Hardman. They wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Rodgers. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Wilson with it complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 60. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. Well, you don't see... He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Toss right side to Pacheco. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Second and goal from the 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez Scantling. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. is Valdez-Scantling. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Butker on for the PAT. And oh, can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a jump first down.
This offensive game has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Group effort had Kansas City finishing second in the NFL with 55 sacks last season. The no-doubt leader of the effort, though, was Jones, who had 15.5 sacks, which matched a career high, finishing third in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
As his own brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Jump out.
To throw is Rodgers. He's able to find Melton. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here's James returning. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take the charge.
And we'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
first down. Rodgers. Flush to his right. Rodgers slowing to a stop with a first down. Given 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he goes towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Yeah, 300.
Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
It's called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back Hall. And they're going to get him down as he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll run with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass incomplete with the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their... And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. So right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 3. Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Jets are going to take over at the 41. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with the score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games that feels like they crawl under a rock until it's over.
And now they're in the area. To throw, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Rodgers now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. And I guess he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And that's caught inside the 30.
I can't believe what I'm watching.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to have it here at the 1:15. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
He's got a man, complete. They will take it down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Jets.
Rodgers throwing here. He's got Wilson middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
A 39-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
This is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. Zerline now for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jets 62, Chiefs 27.